the wildest real-life plot twist you've ever heard from a complete stranger? I'd been waiting months for the World Cup final. Saved money, booked flights, planned the whole trip around this one game. So when I finally found my seat in the stadium, bro, I was beyond excited. The place was absolutely packed. People screaming. Flags everywhere, everyone shoulder to shoulder. Which is why something immediately felt off. There was an empty seat right next to me, at the World Cup final. And listen, that does not happen. People would literally sell a kidney for tickets like these. At first I figured maybe someone was late, but as kickoff got closer, the seat stayed empty. So eventually I leaned over to the guy sitting on the other side of it and asked, "Hey, you know whose seat that is?" The man looked at the empty chair for a second, then quietly said, "It belonged to my wife." Instantly I felt awful. "Oh man, I'm sorry." He nodded slowly. "She passed away last week." Bro, my stomach dropped immediately. The energy completely changed. I didn't even know what to say after that. The guy kept staring out at the field while the stadium exploded around us. Then he smiled a little and said, "She loved football. We went to the last 5 World Cup finals together. That's actually how we met." Now I'm sitting there emotionally devastated next to a complete stranger 5 minutes before the biggest game on earth. I told him that was beautiful, that she sounded amazing. And honestly, he seemed weirdly calm about the whole thing. Sad, obviously, but calm. Then something suddenly hit me. I looked back at the empty seat and asked, "Wait, you couldn't find a friend or family member to come with you? I mean, it's the World Cup final." The guy shrugged and said, "I tried," he said, "but nobody could make it." At first, I honestly felt even worse for him. Like, imagine losing your wife and then realizing nobody's there for you afterward. Crazy. So I asked, "Seriously? Nobody?" The guy shook his head, then casually goes, "They're all at the funeral." Bro, I just stared at him. The stadium is absolutely losing its mind around us. Meanwhile, my brain completely stopped working. Because what do you even say to that? I looked over thinking maybe he was joking. Nope, this man was dead serious. I mean, technically the funeral had been planned first. But still. The sheer commitment to the World Cup over your own wife's funeral was absolutely insane. And somehow it got worse. The guy leaned closer and goes, "She would have wanted me here." Now listen, that line should sound romantic. But after everything he just told me, nah, it sounded borderline criminal. I didn't even know whether to laugh or call somebody. Meanwhile, this man starts happily explaining team lineups like he didn't just emotionally body slam me with the darkest plot twist imaginable. And the craziest part? Every time the crowd cheered, he'd glance at the empty seat beside him and smile, like she was still there watching with him, which honestly made the whole thing weirdly sad again. By halftime, I finally asked him, "So, what happens after the game?" And this man goes, "Oh, then I'm heading straight to the cemetery." Like bro scheduled grief around kickoff times. To this day, I still don't know if that was the most heartless thing I've ever heard, or the most dedicated football fan of all time.